Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I did a going out look, but this is just kind of like a smoky bronze eye. Good for any occasion, doesn't matter what holiday you're celebrating, it is good. Or just going out. I'm actually going out right now, which is why I did my makeup. I just thought I'd film it. If you want to know how I did it, just keep on watching. Hello, okay, let's just get started. I'm gonna start by using a new primer. I haven't used this yet. I've definitely used this on a few photo shoots, but not on myself. So we will try this. It's by NYX. It's called Honey Do Me Up. And I'm feeling like I'm gonna go for a really dewy base because, you know, why not? It's really cold out and the weather sucks, so I'm gonna try and make myself feel better. I'm just gonna put that on with a flat top kabuki brush by Sigma. And I'm just going to put that all over, buff that into my skin. And then I'm going to spray my face with this Pixie Glow Mist, but the actual mister on this is awful. I hate it. It just goes in like a straight line and it's really bad. So I'm going to spray it on my brush. And then just apply that to pretty much where I will highlight my face, like the C formation. This is going to be a fast glam, but it's going to be a full-on glam because I'm going out tonight and yeah, I'm going out tonight. For foundation, I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty foundation mixed a little bit with my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. For Fenty, I'm using 260, and for Pro Glow, I'm using 210 Classic Tan. I'm mixing these two because the Fenty's a little bit too light for me, and this is, believe it or not, my summer foundation. I'm just gonna mix those two on my little palette and apply with the same kabuki brush that I used for the primer. I've used this combination once and I really, really like it. I love the Fenty foundation because it stays on, like it doesn't budge. But I also find it to be a bit matte on its own for my liking, so I like the Pro Glow because obviously that's like more of a dewy foundation. So the combination of the two really works for me and I really like it. So for concealer, I'm going to go in with something that also doesn't budge, and that will be my Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I'm going to use the color medium, but this one's a bit dried up, so I think I'm actually going to have to use the color sand, which is definitely too light for me, but I'm just going to use a little bit and blend it out a lot. To set that, I'm going to use, no surprise here, the RCMA No Color Powder, and I'm just going to use my Morphe M438 brush. And I'm just going to set all of that concealer and put powder on my eyelashes. It's a really good tip to making your eyelashes get a little bit fuller when you apply mascara. And then set my eyelids as well. Before I start with my eyes, I'm going to apply my eyebrows because it just gives me a good framework. So I'm going to do that off camera. I'm going to do my regular routine and I'll be back. Okay, so now that my brows are on, we're going to get started with the eyes. I'm going to go for a really classic smoky bronze eye. Very good for a holiday look. Okay, so to start, I'm gonna go in with my favorite transition shade, which is the brown shade in the Morphe Kathleen Lights palette, and I'm just going to carve out the shape of what I would like and just use this as a transition color. And I'm using a Morphe M433 brush. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna continue just using this palette here. I'm gonna go, I'll dip into that little mustard color there first. The same brush is fine. And just give that a little bit of depth right in the crease. I'm gonna do a little bit of a halo eye because I think that makes your eye look really much bigger than it is, and I love that effect. I'm gonna go in with a Morphe E18 brush and then dip into this dark brown here. lightly, and I'm just gonna pat that color in a V shape. And then take that brush that I have been using with color on it and blend it out. Okay, and then the same goes for the inner V as well. Just pat gently where you'd like. Can you see? I'm gonna zoom in a little more. And I'm really just using a very light hand, and then I'm gonna connect them very gently. So we have our basic shape, and then I'm just gonna go in and blend again. There you go. That's all it takes. So I could use the gold that is in the palette, but because this is a limited edition palette and not everybody has it, I'm gonna go in with the Modern Renaissance palette and use the color Primavera for my lid. And I'm just gonna dip into that and apply that to my lid. With a Morphe E36 brush, I'm going to take that brown that we've been using, and this is, I know this palette is not available for everybody, but it doesn't really matter. It's just any brown, any set of browns, right? I just used a soft brown, a dark kind of reddy brown, and a mustard color, and that's really, you can find in any palette. But I'm going to run that brown underneath my eye. Morphe B16, very small. I'm going to take a little bit of that chocolate mahogany color and run that underneath my eye. Okay, and then we're going to take an eyeliner by Sephora in the color Cocoa, number 14, and this is waterproof, and I'm going to tight line. I'm not going to put it on my waterline, I'm just going to put it on my tight line, and then I'm going to apply mascara. Okay, I'm going to apply my mascara and I'll be right back. I'm going to use my Essence Lash Princess. Okay, so I've got my mascara on top and bottom, and now I'm going to apply bronzer. For bronzer, I'm going to use the NARS Liquid Laguna bronzer because I feel a little powdery on my eyes, so I'm going to bring in some cream textures on my face. And the best brush, I think, to use with this one is extremely random. I got it in a Nipsey bag, but anything that's like synthetic, it's hard to use this product with a beauty blender because it really absorbs a lot of it. So I just put it on my palette, dip the brush in, and then go to town. I love this product a lot. See the difference? And I usually use 2 pumps on each side because I like a lot. Okay, and then I'm going to take my Hourglass at my Sunset Illumi Sheer Color Trio. It's just a cream palette with a bronzer that's dead, blush that I don't touch, and a highlighter that I love. So I just literally like dip my beauty blender in there. I need a new one. And then I just apply it to my cheekbones, and I absolutely love this. I'm gonna go over that highlighter with the Fenty highlighter in Kilowatt. No, it's called Kilowatt the highlighter, but this one is in Hustla Baby. And I'm just gonna use a little bit because it's crazy. Can you see that? It's crazy. And I'm using this on a Morphe M510 brush. And I'm going to glue a little bit on my cupid's bow. And then I'm going to take it also in my inner corner and on my brow bone. I really like this for inner corner. I think it's really, really nice. Now I'm going to apply a little bit of blush, and I'm going to use my multi-stick by Bite, right? Yeah, Bite Beauty in Almond. I'm just going to put this on my finger and apply it to my cheeks. I'm really gonna blend it out with a beauty blender. But I really like this stuff. I think it just really brings a lot of life back into my face. And it's really barely there, which is like my favorite part. Just makes you kind of have like a flush. I'm gonna spray my face with Fix Plus, or sorry, Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. Let that dry. Release just a bit of powder on the T-zone with a very light hand. I'm gonna use a Morphe M437 and my Bare Minerals powder. Just a little bit. I'm gonna buff that in. For lips, I'm gonna use the Dose of Colors No Shade with Katie and Desi. I can't stop using this. Everything else doesn't look good compared to this, so I'm gonna use it. I literally use like the tiniest bit and I blend it in. And then on top of that, I'm just going to use MAC's Subculture, but I like to use this after, not before. Okay, so this is it. I hope you liked it. This is pretty much as glam as I'm gonna get going out. This is definitely a toned down version of like an extreme, you know, holiday look, but it's wearable and that's the most important part for me. This is definitely like a go-to for me for going out. It could be definitely worn for any holiday occasion. It's simple but still pretty heavy on the eye, but I love this. I think this looks good on any eye color. I hope you like this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. There will be lots more videos coming shortly. And yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. I'll see you in my next video.